have news right now out of our nation's capital. Tonight, President Donald Trump is optimistic about a possible deal to curb Iran's nuclear program, even as he warns Israel not to take military action that could derail those talks. Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is joining us live on Capitol Hill with the details about these talks. Brendan, what is the takeaway?
Hey there, Eva. Good evening. Well, the U.S. and Iran have been engaged in nuclear talks about Iran's nuclear program for many weeks. However, Israel has been reportedly planning for potential strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities if those talks don't go well. Tensions between Israel and Iran have been historically high recently, given the recent wars between Israel and Iranian-backed proxies, including Hamas. Now, President Trump acknowledged today that he warned Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against taking any actions that could upend negotiations for a new nuclear deal. Trump said the U.S. is having very good discussions with Iran and told Netanyahu it would not be appropriate to take any military action. The bid to negotiate a new nuclear agreement comes as the Iranian regime grapples with immense pressure internally and abroad. Iranian-backed proxies like Hamas, the Houthis, and Hezbollah have weakened significantly in recent months, and experts say that's just one example of that building pressure. Iran affairs experts I spoke with say the most effective path towards diplomacy is to support the Iranian people and their organized resistance movement, not through force, but through political backing.
The regime in Iran is in a very weak and perilous position, considering the significant protests that are occurring inside Iran against the regime. And the marker of that is obviously the executions in Iran in last month, over the past 4 weeks, in April, for example. Over 110 people were executed in Iran. The regime will not fall with bombs falling from the sky, regardless of who drops them. The regime loves carnage and violence. The solution is, how do we support those individuals within Iran who are able to continue to weaken this regime until it falls?
And Eva, as far as a timeline for a new nuclear deal, President Trump said today that we could see one within the next couple of weeks. However, he did note that there are several variables and still a lot of work that needs to be done. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Eva, back to you.